Imagine stepping into a cozy southern kitchen where the air is filled with the warm, inviting aroma of baking. It's a place where sweet memories come to life, and the heart of every gathering is often found at the dining table. Today, I'm bringing that nostalgia to your kitchen with a slice of what I call Old South, mile-high cream cheese pound cake. This delightful treat not only captures the essence of tradition, but also offers a taste of home that's sure to bring joy and comfort to your table. So meet me in the kitchen and let's make this delicious cake together. Now I have all my ingredients laid out on the counter, and they are 2 cups or 4 sticks of salted butter, room temperature, 2 16-ounce packages of cream cheese at room temperature, 1 teaspoon of salt, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, or I'm using Creme Bouquet, 1 splash of pecan oil, 4 cups of sugar, 10 large eggs at room temperature, and 4.5 cups of all-purpose flour, and I like to use White Lily. Now I want to share my new cake pan that I received as a Christmas present. Thank you, Curtis and Ashley. It's an Old Country Kitchen square tube cake pan, and it's designed to hold 18 cups of batter, and that makes a, quote, mile-high cake. The pan consists of 2 pieces, which makes removing the cake much easier. As you can see, they've got their recipe on the paper liner that's in the pan. Now, I made mine just a little bit different. If you'll note, you can take a screenshot of this recipe. They used 1 8-ounce block of cream cheese. I used 2, and also I used a splash of pecan oil and Creme Bouquet in place of the vanilla. They have pan care instructions listed back there, and they also have a pan coat. Now I did mix that up and use it to coat my pan really well, and it worked really well, might I add. Now if you're interested, take a minute and go to their website. They have got cakes all made in this pan for every occasion, every holiday. I've seen coconut cakes, pineapple cakes, fruit cakes, just all types of cakes made in this style pan, and they are beautiful. I will be making some more of them, I'm sure. Now I'm going to start out by creaming my butter and my sugar. Now I started with the paddle attachment, but it didn't seem to incorporate as well, so you'll see as I get into this, I'll switch over to the whisk attachment. Now to my butter and sugar, I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of my all-purpose flour. That's a little unusual for the cakes I make, but I'm going to go ahead and add a 1/2 cup of it now. I'm going to add my Creme Bouquet, my salt, and my splash of pecan oil. Now I have heard when you bake a cake that does not call for any kind of leavening agent, you're using all-purpose flour and it does not call for a leavening agent like baking soda or baking powder. The only thing that makes this cake rise is the air that you beat into it. So you want to beat it well. I keep bringing my whisk up and scraping my bowl down so that we get everything incorporated, but you got to beat a lot of air into it. Now, in goes my 2 8-ounce blocks of cream cheese. Now once that has mixed well, I'm going to start adding my eggs, 1 at a time if I can. Every now and then I'll get 2 at the time, but I try to do them 1 at a time. Now I will say this, my mixer was very warm by the time I got all this batter. What did I say, 18 cups? Is that what it was? Yeah, 18 cups of batter. So it was warm by the time I got it all mixed. Finally, all the eggs are in. Now I'm going to take and stir it down real quick just to make sure that it has picked up everything from the bottom of the batter bowl. Notice how full the batter bowl is getting, and we haven't put I think we still got 4 cups of flour to go in. Now the recipe calls for the flour to go in 2 batches, so 2 cups at the time. But wow, my batter bowl is so full, I'm gonna have to be careful. Okay, finally got it all mixed together. I'm gonna start getting my pan ready and see if we can't get this thing in the oven. And speaking of the oven, I have it preheated to 300 degrees. Now mine is a convection oven, and I baked this cake for 2 hours and 20 minutes. Now, as I mentioned earlier in the video, I did make a batch of the pan coat that they recommend using with this pan, so I applied it liberally, and it worked well. And here we are, 2 hours and 20 minutes later. Look at that. So buttery, so tall. I have a fear of a dry pound cake, so I try to watch mine really close. I'm going to tell you now, this one is not dry. You may have to play with your oven a little bit, but 2 hours and 20 minutes in my convection oven, and it was perfect. Now I had to find a really large plate to turn this cake out on because it's just so big. It is truly a mile-high cake, but I turned it out, it's upside down, so you'll see the crust is on the bottom. Have y'all ever had cream cheese pound cake? Do you know what that crust is like? If I don't watch my family, they will just cut the top of the cake off and eat just that crust. It is that good, and this one has all of those qualities. All that cream cheese is in the crust. Now, this is a true Southern mile-high pound cake. One that every good Southern cook should have in her collection of Southern specialties. It is sure to impress at any family function or any church gathering. Now you know that I believe in the power of food to bring people together. And this journey or this channel is about more than just cooking. It's about creating a warm and welcoming community where everyone can share their passion for home-cooked meals, and we'll just be stirring up friendships one recipe at a time. I want to thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoy or found this content helpful, please subscribe, like, and share with your friends, and I hope you have a great day. Talk to you later.